Hey guys, or hey y'all, it's your girl, 19 Pyrex 20. I haven't done a video in so long, and I know you're like, something's different about her. Yes, I finally joined. Well, not finally joined. I finally got back to my creamy crack. Thank you. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. Like I told you guys, I love hair. My mother's has a hair background. She's been doing hair for like 40 plus years. So I grew up around it. I'm 30. So I grew up around it. I remember, to digress, I remember when we lived in the Bronx and she was in hair school, and I just remember of her doing finger waves on the mannequins, like, oh, that looks cool. So this is my hair, guys. It's pretty healthy, and I did it myself. So, yeah, I did it myself. But before all that, ladies and gents, and everything in between and under the sun, I have a hairdresser, okay? I've gone to the same woman since I was 14 years old. I'm gonna be 30. I am 30. I'll be 31. So I've been going for 15 plus years. I do believe in having a good hairdresser. My hairdresser is black. And my hairdresser is one of those hairdressers where she's very strict on things I should and shouldn't do. Now, I know that people are like, what? Bitch, what? My hairdresser can't tell you what to do. Actually, I like that my hairdresser does that, because as you can tell, I will change my hair every 2 seconds. But she has calmed me down to say, if you want your hair to grow, you stay with me. But thank God I know how to do my hair. So for the most part, it's very healthy from root to tip. And that's because I was conditioning it, putting a lot of oil on my hair, because a lot of it was, relaxed. And I had to make sure I didn't break any off with the braids or the crochet braids, especially. Well, not crochet braids, the Marley braids and the Havana twist, especially because, you get that gook in your hair. Anyway. But when I go to her, yeah, I did my hair myself. I used the olive oil relaxer. And if you have to do your hair yourself, because I had to do it, like I just didn't want to buy hair and then take it out in 2 weeks. Plus the summer's coming, I like to do clip-ins and stuff like that. But if you have to do your hair, I would recommend, and once again, this is a recommendation. You don't have to do it. But I recommend the olive oil relaxer. I just feel that sometimes, even though it may not last as long as others, it's not as harsh. So they really do have, that's what I like about it. Like, I don't mind if my relaxer kind of sweats out in 2 weeks, even if I wasn't doing a lot of working out and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is that it's not harsh on your hair, and you don't want something that's so harsh on your hair. And my hair is like very thick, and you can kind of tell. Obviously, it has no body, because anyone else goes to the hairdresser when you get your hair done, it's flat. Who's texting me? Oh, that's my boo. Hold on for a second. Hold on. What my boo-boo want? I'm sorry, y'all. That's rude. Anyway, I asked some questions. But anywho, let's get back to it all. So yes, I relax my hair, and this is how I wear my hair for the majority of the time. But I'm a very versatile woman, so I do go to my hairdresser often. Times it's just been a little hard, but anyway, I do go to her. But if I can't, when in doubt, I know, thank God, I have the skill and the know-how to do my own hair. So anywho, I hope you guys like it. Secondly, I know I'm just digressing all over the place, but secondly, can I give a shout out to my first subscriber? Thank you so much, Day Chronic. I'm so excited. I got the I got the email notification, but I was at work and I closed that day, so I checked on Sunday when I was going home. I was like, oh my gosh, I got a subscriber. So thank you so much, Day Chronic. Look, you always gotta start somewhere. I didn't think anyone would watch the videos, and I'm just doing them for myself and fun. But thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot. Hope I can make your day a little more joyous. So anyway, let's get back to what I do. And yes, I mentioned I had a little boo thing. I told you about the military guy. We're still talking. Like I said, still taking it slow. But I was on Facebook, and there was a meme that this younger girl had, and she basically said that if you don't like a guy, don't waste his time and go out with him. Now, okay, I half agree with her, but the way it was worded was very immature, and you could tell like she just had no. Guys, that's not nothing. That's a mark. Okay, just want to let y'all know, like, oh, what the fuck's back there? Excuse my language. But I believe that it's okay if you don't necessarily... Okay, what people need to understand is this. Not everything is love at first sight. Okay? Not everything is lust at first sight. Because honestly, I feel like lust at first sight is worse than love at first sight. And I feel like a lot of people confuse the two. You're not trying to look for someone just to go on a date with, to have sex with. I think that's the main problem. And I think a lot of guys, young and old, there's a lot of old guys out here who's still trying to just F, and got nothing to show for it. Still lonely, still have the same issues, insecurities. Anywho, that's another vlog or whatever. But I have a guy who's a really nice guy, and we've been talking, and not like seriously talking, like we've met last year, and it just kind of went to the wayside. He got me sick, but he said he didn't get me sick. I always be getting sick with these guys, whatever. But I got a really bad cold, so for like 3 weeks, that's why we stopped talking. And he's nice, but it's like it's not there. See, that's what I'm trying to say, the difference. There's nothing wrong with you saying to yourself, you know what, I like him, but I'm not really sure. He's a nice guy. He's nice to go on a date with her. She's a nice girl. She's nice to go on a date with. The conversation isn't bad, but I'm not still so sold on he or she. I think that's what, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not wasting your time or his time. It's trying to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to pursue a friendship, or do you want to pursue a romantic relationship? And I think young kids nowadays don't understand the difference, and there's a huge difference. So for me, now he asked to go hang out again. And, you know, I feel his persistence is very noble and genuine. But it's like, I'm not a person to waste someone's time when I really have kind of like, know what I want. And what I want is the person who just texts me. And, you know, like I said, it's long distance. He's out of the country. But I'm okay with that. Because if it doesn't work, it don't work. But that's not even a thing I have in my head. But my feelings are with this person, you know. I'm still taking it slow. If I were to meet a man in the streets that would knock me off my feet, then I have to then weigh out my options. But the guy that I've been getting to know, who's a really nice guy, good conversation, nothing's wrong, he just can't kiss, guys. I know that sounds so shallow, but guys, for me, a relationship, and I'm all over the place. I think just because I woke up and I just was like, let me make a video, shout out my first subscriber. Hey boo, hey. For me, intimacy and romance and a physical connection means a lot in a relationship. It's not the only thing for me that, oh, you can see my little my nightgown. I was trying to be classy for y'all. I'm sorry. Ooh, got hair in my mouth. Sorry, child. But for me, it is a big part. I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo, and we're very protective over the ones we care and love about, and we love very hard. And people will say, "Oh, you're so crazy. You're possessive." It's not that. It's the fact of the matter that we feel, and we are very true with our feelings and emotions. We're very raw. We'll tell you what it is, because it's not fake. It's not something just to get in your pants or just to make you take us out or be like, oh, she's, you know, just to hear admiration from someone. That's not the case. So, you know, after just a while, he wants to hang out. I have to, you know, tell him I like you as a friend, but that's about it. And I would feel so guilty as a person to go on another date, and I'm sure about how I feel with him. You know, and I think that that's a big step. It's, you know, because I'm being honest, I'm not going to, you know, and there's a chance he could be upset. And I understand someone being upset at that, you know, but we haven't texted in a while, so it's kind of like, if you can't read between the lines, I don't want to have to tell you how I don't know. I think he's grown, so I don't know, maybe he has to understand, like, I like to kiss. Like I said, it's just intimacy, and I don't want to have any man who just is okay with being boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, I'm not okay with just a title. I want it to be more and deeper than a title, because that's superficial to me. This is how I feel, how Kala feels. 19 Pyrex 20 feels Kala, my name. So I just do have to tell him. I don't, you know, and I just feel like I'm betraying the person that's overseas. Like I said, because I really do care about him and like him, and we're vibing. So what the video I am running my mouth on is basically telling you guys and gals and everyone under the sun in between, all that good stuff, is that there's nothing wrong with going on a date with someone that you're not sure about. And not sure about not in the negative way, like, oh, you just kind of like, but kind of like you're in the gray area. Like, do I like him like that? Can I get past something? And I now came to the recollection, and I had to say to myself, Carla, it's time to hand in that tester now. You looked over all your answers. What's it going to be? The answers ain't going to change. Give it in and get your score. That's what it is. It's now I'm giving it in, and I have to tell this person, well, you know, you're a nice guy. It's not working. I don't feel the same way you may feel about me. And I would never want any person to spend their money and spend their time, you know, trying to pursue me. And it's not going to work. But, yeah, like I said, guys, that's just, that's how I've always been. Maybe that's just why I'm always different. Maybe that's why I'm single. I'm not just going to, you know, settle just for a relationship just to say, oh, he's my boyfriend. Oh, that's my girlfriend. But you guys don't really get along, or you can't talk to your partner freely and openly about the things that you do or don't like. So, you know, and I don't like to have I don't like to talk to a million guys anyway, because it's not fun. I don't want to say it's not fun anymore, but I'm not young anymore, and I know I'm only 30, but for me, I want more meaningful relationships. And when you were younger, and if you're just new, if you're younger, or you just got out of a long-term relationship, this is my opinion and my advice to people. You talk to as many people as possible. Especially for young women who I notice a lot of young women will get in a relationship at a young age, like just leaving college or in college, and then be together for a very long time, and then, you know, become single for whatever circumstances, and then want to rush back into what they know. And I get it, but you have to understand, dating, especially 8, 9, 10 years ago, ain't like it is now. I got out of a relationship almost 3 years ago. I don't remember when I got, almost 2.5 years ago, and it's not the same. So imagine you've been with one person for 8, 9, 10, 25, 16, whatever years, and now you're at the relationship and you're just like, oh, I want to go back into one. Don't do that, because you'll just catch whatever you put out there, someone's going to read and receive. And trust, people know when people are vulnerable and when they want something so bad. But that's another topic. I could do another video about that. But this video basically is about, you know, there's nothing wrong with not being sure about liking someone, but once you've discovered or you've realized, I think you should be the bigger person and tactfully, you hear me? Come close. Use tact. You will get cussed out by me if you do not know how to say something nicely and properly. There's no nice way to break up with someone or to say, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. But there's always a way in how you carry yourself. You know, you don't go gutable unless someone's really being gutable and trying to hurt your feelings. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because I'm not that person. I'm not going to be like, you know what, you're just real whack. You can't kiss and I don't want to be with you. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to be honest. But I'm going to be respectful, because, you know, he's going to be disappointed. Just like if someone didn't like me and they went on dates, like, you know, Carla, I like you. Just be tactful about it. Just know I have feelings. That's the thing, too. Don't forget people have feelings just like you. So, I don't know what to say and how to say it. But, yeah, that's in the past. But, I hope you guys like my hair. I do. I love it. It's so healthy. From the rooty to the tooter. You ain't married me for my cooking. Okay, let me stop quoting Boomerang. But guys, yeah, I may do another video. Maybe like another video. I have to think of a topic. I had some topics I was like going over in my head, but yeah, guys, like and subscribe and tell me what you guys want to hear. Tell me your dating experiences, or ask me a question, because it's anything under the sun in dating or dealing with people, especially interracial, or just people within your own race, because obviously I'm not the typical, well, I don't sound typical, whatever that may be. Anywho, that's another damn topic. But just tell me, guys, how y'all feel, because I'm about to be at 15 minutes, and you know how YouTube is with that. I guess because I don't got that million trillion followers, I can't get more than 15 minutes. Anywho, everyone have a great day, and I'll be, oh, hold on, let me fix my hair for y'all. How you doing? Oh, guys, I'm not going to do it in the video. No, I'm not going to do it in this video. But anyway, guys, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.